Well, we did it. We did it. We've been working on this for 31 years, if that number is correct. There's been many generations. We still have hoops to jump through. We still have to raise additional funds, but we will do that. But this is the big hoop. This is the commitment. This is where the entire community says, yes, we're going to add another giant, big, beautiful park to our big, beautiful city. This is a very special place, and it's not just because we live here, not just because we love it. This is one of the rare places where the Cascade Mountains, where the Sierra Madre come down and touch the ocean in the beautiful sandstone mountains of the Chuckanut Mountains. It's spectacular. It's a magical place. It's one of the rare places around here with loads of lakes, which I swim in whenever there's a warm summer. Next year, get a wetsuit. So many people have helped for so many years. It's impossible to name everyone. I know some of our speakers will be thanking many of you, but a huge portion, if not everyone in this room, has worked to help in one way or another to save Chuckanut Ridge. Adults have worked on this. Young children have worked on this. It's really phenomenal. People have stuffed hundreds of flyers, turning out 500 people at a time to meetings and rooms like this. People have been designing bumper stickers and posters. People have been putting on benefit concerts, doing sound, filming videos, on and on and on, baking cookies, going to meeting after meeting after meeting, standing at the copy. We have many, many, many hours have gone into this. And that's really anything beautiful and good in a community, like a city park, like an excellent hospital, like an outstanding school, like a wonderful, any institution takes years of commitment and good people working hard, and that's why we're here tonight. So thank you and congratulations. Tonight's victory isn't just a victory for the primates. Tonight's win is a victory for the coyote and the raven and the salmon and the deer, who all share our beautiful town with us, and we're so lucky to have them. It's a victory for the whales and the clean water that's going to come out of the Chuckanuts. Bellingham, the creation of a new park in Bellingham, and we're still working on the park part, I realize that, but that's where we want to go with this. It makes the city better for everyone, and Bellingham has consistently voted yes on greenways, yes for more parks, yes for more playing fields. We love it here. We love to live here. We love to play hard. We love our parks, and we're going to keep voting yes. And as the more parks, the better. The more parks, the better. What do you say? The more soccer fields, the better. The more beautiful pathways, the better. It's like, we got it good. Do we have it good here? Are we a lucky community? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Not everyone who has worked on protecting Chuckanut Ridge is here tonight. Many of us have moved away. Some of us are no longer living. We want to remember all those people who have put this together. So now I'd like to introduce our first speaker. We have a few speakers that will say a few words on this. And 4 years ago, I called up Dan Pike and I asked if we could get together and talk about Chuckanut Ridge. And Dan Pike very graciously came over to my house, and I was talking about habitat and this and that, and he was listening patiently, and then I stopped, and he goes, yeah, I used to jog through there in my college years. I love that place. We gotta save it. And I'm not used to people talking to me that way. I was like, really? That's really cool. And it takes vision and courage and commitment and persistence to create something beautiful like a new park in a city. And Mayor Pike has shown all of those qualities in leading the city to the recent purchase of Chuckanut Ridge. I really appreciate your efforts on this. I'm also really proud of your strong stand on the coal trains. Yes, we're up against big forces. There's no questioning that. But when the people of a small city stand together, when the people of a region stand together, and towns all the way from here to Spokane and on to Missoula stand together, and we have the leadership from the mayor in the key town taking a strong and distinctive position. It's like, no way. That's how we can win, and we will win. And I predicted we'd be here for this celebration a few years ago at one of the hearings, and I'm going to predict today that in some time we're going to have another really big celebration when we beat the coal trains and we stop the coal port. But without further ado, our fearless leader on Chuckanut Ridge and the coal trains, Mayor Dan Pike.